Okay, we're going to move on to strict liability and products liability. Reasonable care, etc., has nothing to do with strict liability. That's with negligent claims. Remember this. So, strict liability occurs for claims of possessing wild animals and abnormally dangerous, and number two, abnormally dangerous activities. Possession of wild animals include non-domesticated animals, injury that would normally occur, and domestic animals with dangerous propensities. So wild animals, lions, tigers, bears, oh my, not wild animals, dogs and cats, but say you train this dog for, dog fights or something like that, then that domestic animal now has dangerous propensities. An abnormally dangerous activity involves excavation, dynamite, toxic chemicals. Once again, strict liability occurs when it has something to do with possession of wild animals. And number two, abnormally dangerous activities. Some defenses to strict liability. One is the assumption of risk. Um, this person must know and appreciate the risk to assume the risk. For example, when dealing with abnormally dangerous activities, John is walking down the street past a construction site. They are blowing up a building. There's a fence and a piece of concrete comes over the fence and hits John on the head while they're blowing stuff up. That is not assuming the risk. You're just walking down the street. But let's say that there was a sign on the street that said flying boulders and rocks due to construction, proceed at your own peril. And he reads the sign and thinks he can jump through the rocks, and he gets hit on the head. I'm not really sure about this hypo because I feel like if it's still, involving excavation or dynamite, it's still risky. But if he were to go, over the fence, I think that would personally be where he is essentially assuming the risk. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. This is a reminder to do that. Product liability. Product liability occurs when a product breaks or doesn't work properly, and there are three causes of action for product liability. That's negligence, breach of warranty, and strict product liability. So for negligent product liability claims, the negligence in the chain caused the product to break or not work. Products liability involving breach of warranty involves promises about a product performance. Most warranty questions will test on express warranties. Merchantability requires that the product acted as it should. Fitness for a particular purpose. Product only works for a particular purpose. And that's all under the breach of warranty. So you may have the breach of warrantability, the breach of merchantability, or it may be a breach of fitness for the particular purpose. Either way, you're talking about the product performance. Strict product liability claims involve defective product sold by a commercial seller. The user must be foreseeable, and it must be used in the manner it was intended. Commercial sellers must be in the business of selling the product. And inadequate or failure to warn is a type of defective product under strict liability as well. And the answer will say something about the warning. Some defenses to strict liability are assumption of the risk or misuse, and misuse involves unintended or foreseeable or unforeseeable circumstances.